talking about writing section of English. Now, writing section of English is very important for the examiner, because here the examiner check how much knowledge does a student have regarding English grammar, basically. Yeah, the writer has to check over here, the examiner basically has to check over here your imaginative power, how much organized person you are, and how much creative you are. So all these type of things are basically analyzed through the way you write. Now, that writing section can contain various topics such as letter writing, article writing, or it can be message writing, notice writing, or even a bio sketch or a biography about someone. Now, a biograph or a bio sketch is the topic that we are going to cover in this video. Bio sketch or biography is basically the information that you provide about someone's life. That information can include the achievement of the person, the likes or dislikes of that person, or it can include the birthplace of the person. So from personal information to professional information to what all has the person achieved, all that can include in your bio sketch. So bio sketch, here the definition will be, it is a piece of information about a person. That information is about a person. And what all does that information contain? It can contain the achievements, likes or dislikes, or it can contain some personal information, or professional information. So all that can be included in bio sketch. The word limit is 100 words. In these 100 words, you have to portray the entire character of that person along with the achievements, likes, dislikes, or whatever. Now, whenever the examiner will ask you to write a bio sketch, there the examiner wants to check how much creative you are, how you can manage the entire information, are you capable of organizing that information in the proper order, and also the examiner most prominently wants to check your vocab and your accuracy in writing English, right? So when the question arises of writing a bio sketch, in that question you will be provided some kind of hints. Like if I want to ask you to write a bio sketch about Nelson Mandela, then about Nelson Mandela I will also provide you some hints. Using those hints you have to write a bio sketch. It is not like even if you don't know that person you can write. Yes, in the examination some points will be provided, and using those points you have to write your bio sketch. Now next we come up to the characteristics. Now the characteristics of bio sketch can include, first is that it will include a title. There should be a title of your bio sketch about the person whom you're writing, and it can be a small phrase or it can be a small description about that character. So first will be the character. Second, I told you that the word limit is of 100 words. Then the content should be accurate. It is not like you can write anything about that person. If the person is very well known, like suppose I say Mr. Abraham Lincoln, or I say Mahatma Gandhi. So if you have to write a bio sketch about these famous personalities, you cannot add up anything of your own. Yes, the content which is relevant, the information which is known by all, that information should be provided over here. So here the content should be accurate. Also, you have to maintain the accuracy in the ordering of your information, right? It is not like you start with the achievements and later you describe the place or the date where that personality was born. The correct order is that first you have to mention the date of birth of that person, if you know, then the place where he was born, then how he spent his childhood, if there is any kind of achievement during that childhood, and then beginning from smaller achievements coming to the bigger ones. This is the order. So here the examiner also check how you manage the entire information. So that is very important. Then third is the fluency. Here the fluency is all about your writing skills, how fluent you are in writing. Is it like we begin with the certain achievement like about Mahatma Gandhi. We all know that he went abroad to study. Now if you write that at the end, it doesn't make any sense. Why? Because you have to go in a proper order. So it is very necessary to have a fluent writing skill. It's not like you write in breaks. So that fluency is also required while writing your bio sketch. So these are some of the points. Then also next is that the conclusion, that how you end the bio sketch, that is also important. So these are some of the characteristics of your bio sketch. And now let us understand the actual topic bio sketch through an example. I will not be providing the example in detail because that example is already provided in the content section. So if you go in the content section and look for a bio sketch, the example that I'm going to explain right now is also present over there. So you can have a look from that content part. So now in the content, the example is about the bio sketch of Ernest Rubik. Now there are some points given to the students in order to make the bio sketch, and out of these points you have to expand these points in order to create a paragraph, and the paragraph should not exceed more than 100 words. So here the topic is Ernest Rubik. We have to write the bio sketch about Ernest Rubik. So now the hints that we are given is that name is Ernest Rubik, the birthday is 13 July 1944, and the birthplace is Budapest in Hungary. Now Hungary is situated in Europe. So the profession is that he is an inventor, he is a sculptor, the professor. Then he invented puzzles like Rubik's scale, Rubik's magic, Rubik's 360, and one more is Rubik's cube. Then in the example, the detail is provided about life and career. Here I'm just writing this much detail because I'm just providing you a short example of how you can begin your article. So now from this, let us write my bio sketch. My bio sketch, I told, should contain a title. Here the title will be Ernest Rubik. My title is Ernest Rubik. I will put 2 columns and then I will begin with my bio sketch. So first, now the name is already given. Now I'll start with the birthday. Now I can start my bio sketch in the form such as born on 13th July 1944 in Budapest, Hungary, then I will start with Ernest Rubik. Is an inventor, sculptor, and a a professor of architecture. So this is how I can begin my bio sketch, by telling when he was born, where he was born, and what is the profession of my personality. So here all these three are covered, right? Now after this I can either tell that what were the inventions that he had made, or I can come to his life or career. In life or career, I will first begin with the graduation. In graduation, I can say that from where he graduated and when he graduated and in what profession did he graduate, right? So here, if I talk about graduation, if there is post-graduation along with that, we will also mention that. But if not, we will just stop over here. Then I can mention the inventions. In those inventions, I can say that since he was very sharp, since he had a sharp mind, he had a lot of interest in research. Therefore, he invented mechanical puzzles like this, right? Then you can mark the invention. Then if some kind of hobbies are provided, or if some kind of likes or dislikes is provided, then you can mention over here, or the nature of the person if is provided, you can mention over here. So this is how you can end your bio sketch. Bio sketch should contain maximum of 100 words. This is your limit. It should not exceed that. So this is a short example which I have provided. If you want to study this example in detail, then you can visit the content section. In that, in the bio sketch, this entire example is provided. So keep learning and keep practicing.